Hello, my dear viewers. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending upon whichever part of the world you are right now. This is Tickets Copy Webinars, and you are watching Forex Trading with Rakesh. Today is 24th of April 2023, and the day is Monday. This is the first trading day of the week, guys, and this is the last trading week of the month. Okay. So, what I was talking about is who am I? You might be wondering if you are new here. Well, I am Tickets Copy's trading community member. Please do not confuse me as an employee of Tickets Copy Bank. I am not. Who is there? MGA. Hello MGA, welcome to the stream. Jaco Kugel, hi. Hello Jaco, are you new here? I guess you're new if you're still here. Okay, thanks for joining in, by the way. So what I was saying is that please do not confuse me as an employee of Tickets Copy Bank. I am not an employee, but I am an independent trader and analyst. So whatever I am going to talk about here in the next 40 to 45 minutes, any trading idea that I'm giving or any analysis that I'm going to discuss or opinion that I'm going to give here is of my own. It has nothing to do with the Dukas Copy Bank. Okay, Dukas Copy Bank is based in Switzerland. I am based in India. Okay, so for the next 45 minutes we will be strictly talking about the price action, and for somewhere we will be using the technicals to get some conviction about what the next price is going to do. Now, as a technical analyst, I know that every piece of information is already priced into the chart, so I'll not talk about anything fundamental in nature, but I will only be talking about the charts. Whatever I see on chart, I will be trying to analyze that, and in the process we will all together try to find the key levels for all the instruments that we watch on our charts, and those key levels are actually the levels of inflection from where we expect the price to either reverse or to continue if that level is crossed. So you will understand what the key level is. If you are new here, please consider subscribing to their channel. They are good people, they need subscribers. I think they have already more than 6,000, but we need more. Okay, now if you are vibing around here, you can smash that like button which is below the video. That will help me in the YouTube algorithm. So what I was saying is that we are going to find the key levels, and we will see how we can use those key levels in our trading setups that we are going to discuss in the future. And for this purpose, we will be only using the candlestick charts. Okay, we will not be discussing any area chart or line chart. We will only be focusing on candlestick charts because the candlesticks give us the maximum information that is required by us to analyze the chart. Now, if you are new to the technical analysis, I would request you to go to the channel's homepage, then look for the playlist section. In that playlist section, you will find two playlists created by me. One is profitable candlestick patterns, and the other playlist is profitable chart patterns. I'm doing nothing in those playlists, but only discussing about the patterns that are formed by candlesticks, and a few chart patterns also, how we trade them, what are the potential targets, what are the stop losses, etc., how they are getting confirmed. So there are more details in those playlists, and if you go through them, I think it will help you in understanding what I talk about here in this program, because I use the trade the patterns also. At the end of the session, I will be answering the questions from the viewers. So please ask questions in the chat section. It is open to all. You can ask your questions and I'll try to answer all your doubts if you have any. Lastly, whatever I say in this live stream should not be taken as a trading advice. It is only for your information or to increase your knowledge about the charts. Do your own research before you put your money on the line, and you are free to do paper trading based on my analysis if you want. Paper trading is the demo trading. You are not supposed to do live trading based on my charts or my analysis. If you really want to trade, that is your own. Okay guys, let me make you through this risk disclaimer, because I want you to know that there is a risk associated when you trade Forex. Please go through this risk disclaimer completely. It is very important that you understand the risk that is involved in the trading, and let me take you to the charts after that. So first thing that I'm going to show you is the dollar index. Okay, I do it always, and this time again I'm going to do that. So what is happening, if you look at this chart here, I'll just zoom out a bit so that you have a better picture. Okay, I see that Kugir is new here. Jaco, you are still here. Let me know, because MG has been with me from 1 year or more. Can I have a quick feedback on how many people are sitting here, so that I know that what is my audience, what is their level, so that I can talk in that respect, please. I know that MJN is here, but Cougar, are you still there? Okay, Mike is here. Hello, Mike. Mike, may I know, do you understand the technical analysis or the price action, or you have no idea? Are you a beginner, are you intermediate, or you are advanced? A quick feedback will help me so that I know that what is your takeoff level, so that we start talking from it. Okay, even if you don't know, maybe by hanging around a day or two, you will understand what I'm talking about here. Hi, Mike. Hello, and welcome to the stream. Okay, so here I will show you something. We had an uptrend in the dollar. We all know that we had a clean uptrend. I will show you on the daily. Okay, from here we started an uptrend, boom 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 boom, all the way up to 114. This index went up to 114, and thereafter we saw that it started making lower highs and lower lows. Okay, in the process it made a low around here. You see 100.65 around on 1st and 2nd of February this year. Now from there it made a high of 105.85. After that, before that it was making higher highs and higher lows, but after that it started making lower highs and lower lows again. So we can say that the price has also started making lower highs and lower lows here. Now the thing is, before making a lower low here on 13th of April, the price made a lower high around 102.46. Now you see this is our downswing pivot. Okay, so this becomes 102.46. When I say 1 day time frame is bearish below 102.46, that means the reverse is also true. What is the reverse? 1 day time frame is bullish above 102.46. Getting my point? If the price from here goes above 102.46, we will turn bullish on the dollar. Okay, that is one point. Now I will switch to the 4-hour again and I'll show you something here. I said 1 day trend is bearish and 4-hour time frame is bullish. When did I say this? I said this when the price was going like this. Okay, when the price was going like this, it was making higher highs and higher lows. But suddenly now the price has made a lower low, that is the price has made a low below 101.20. so this I can say that the uptrending market structure which was there in the 4-hour. How do you know the market structure? Okay, if you know, so this is how you know the market structure. There is a consolidation and then the price breaks below. So you see before this line here, the price was making higher highs and higher lows, and somewhere, okay, if I keep it like here, so above 101.90 was the highest high, and below this this area here, 101.20 of this particular candle, if I remove this triangle, maybe it will be okay, not here but here. Okay, 101.20 here, it was like the lowest low here the price had made. Okay, and this was the highest high that the price has made. So if the price has to continue further south, then what is the level that it needs to break? So this was the level that it needs to break, so that we can say, okay, all these buyers now out of the market and we can look for selling opportunities. So this was 4-hourly time frame, but on the daily time frame the trend is already bearish. The trend is already bearish on the daily, and now the 4-hour has also broken that market structure on the downside. So 4-hour market structure is now also bearish. Now if the two time frames are aligned, so we can look for the selling opportunity. The point here is we now need to look for a selling opportunity like this. Okay, so what we can do is we can be targeting now 101.06 on the downside and 100.65 on the downside. On the high side, 101.20 should now attract sellers, more and more sellers, if the price tries to go in this region. Okay, for this we need a 4-hour closing below that, and that is about to happen in next 18 minutes or so. Okay, So after that, if the price tries to go above 101.20, it will meet a lot of resistance. And yes, at 101.06, I'm expecting some support by this high that the price had made on 13th of April. Okay, that's it about the US dollar. Now you can be bearish again on the US dollar. This is one thing. What about the euro? So the similarly, because dollar has broken to the downside, euro has broken to the upside. Now it is going to test 1.1075 on the upside, and on the downside 1.0999. Maybe the support for the price if it tries to come down. Now this was an important level here earlier. This is where the price was consolidating, and today the price has finally broke out. We make our bias based on the daily. Our daily bias, from the daily, the price is in an uptrend, so we are looking for higher prices in the euro. That's it. So what we are expecting now, 1.1075. This is a short term resistance, because this is the recent high that the price has made, and now we are expecting a push higher. So 1.1184 will be our targets on the higher side, but 1.1075 can provide some resistance to the price on the upside. Yes, the support may be provided by 1.0999 area. All right, so this is important. Why my pound chart is not opening? Okay, my pound chart is also opening. Market structure was bullish in this one, but euro somehow is able to gain more than the pound. Okay, the reasons I cannot specify here, but yes, it looks like at the lower prices somebody is buying the pound at the lower prices, but still it is finding resistance around 1.2474. Once it clears 1.2474, the next resistance is 1.2545 area. So keep an eye on this 1.2474. If the price clears this area, I think you should be looking for buying after that. Now, how you can, if you are new here, do not buy just above this, but you can look for something like this on the 1 hour or on the 4 hour. Okay, so yes, 1.2474 immediate resistance. Later on we can have a target of 1.2545. On the low side we should expect some support around 1.2344, which is also the upswing pivot in the daily. Now if that breaks to the downside, we will turn bearish on the pound. Similarly in the Australian dollar, yeah, this is green day, but the price action is not that bullish as it is there in the case of euro. So maybe the price will keep dropping till the time it does not come to this range of 0.6630 area, where it is comparatively cheaper than the buying Australian dollar here. So what you can do is you can create a counter trending channel similarly on the Australian dollar, like joining these high and joining this low, and when the price comes close to 0.6618, then you can expect some buying opportunities here. Well, I think on the daily, if you ask me, the Australian dollar is also in a buying territory. The price is in an uptrend. The resistance will be posed by 0.6805, which will be of meaningful resistance, some meaningful resistance at around 0.6805, and some meaningful support is there at 0.6618. In between, it will be just a consolidation, and slowly you will see that the price is going lower until it finds enough buyers to push the prices up. Looking at the New Zealand dollar, New Zealand dollar looks like something is happening. And now I was saying that stay away from Kiwi. Okay, I will give you one reason now to open buy positions here. You see from here, when this was the last dip to the downside, and from here there was a buying, there was an imbalance, and the price breached these highs. These were the previous highs. After that, this drop from here has again come to the same level. Okay, now if I switch to the volumes, where are my volumes? Why there is no volume? Okay, sorry, there are multiple volumes I have come. Okay, so I want to see what was the volume here in this candle. You see there's less volume here, but there was more volume here, and there was almost huge volumes here in this candle and huge volumes in this green candle. So yes, there was some accumulation here earlier, and I think somebody is trying to buy more, or you can say accumulate more at the lower levels. But the only problem with this market is that it is in a downtrend now on the daily, and every rise will be seen as an opportunity to go short with the target of 0.6083. So if the sellers are not jumping in right now, they may be ready to jump around 0.6181. So even if the price goes to the upside from here, like this market is looking like as if it is going to gain, because okay, it is looking green and it seems like price is going upwards, but be cautious here because the market on the daily is in a downtrend. You can expect some move like this, okay, but I think it will be more or less like this. All right, guys. Yes, hi. Yes, I'm new. Okay, Jaco, you are watching a recording because I asked you a question. I think like where is the timestamp? Toggle timestamps. Toggle timestamps. Toggle timestamps. 10:16. Okay, you just answered me right now, and I asked you this question like 15 minutes before. Okay, Jacob, may I know where are you from? And Mike, if you don't mind sharing where I've had some connection issues. Okay, because the more interactive this session is, the more is the color of the webinar. It looks good if you keep talking. Jacob is from South Africa. Nice, nice, Jacob. Good. I have some viewers from Switzerland, South Africa. I think I've forgotten the other places. Ghana. MJ, if you're still there, may I know where are you from? I have forgotten. I'm sorry. I think you're also from somewhere similar, right? All right, guys. So the point here is that the New Zealand or the Kiwi, it looks like, okay, from the 4 hour, if somebody's looking at this chart, he will think, oh, the Kiwi has given a bullish engulfing. MJ is from Spain. Oh, good. I have been to Spain, MGA. I have been to Cartagena, if you know that place. I've been to Cartagena and I was at Valencia. In South Africa, I was at Cape Town. All right, forget it now. I have traveled the world. So this bullish engulfing can take you to 0.6181 maximum. That is what I'm thinking. From here, you should get rejected. Okay, so you should get rejected 0.6181. Why I'm saying so? If you switch to the daily, you will see that this was a very important support here. Okay, on 27th of March, and also it was there on 21st of March. Earlier here it was on 6th of March. It was a resistance on 27th of February. It was support on 12th of April. It was support on 11th of April. So this level is very important, 0.6181. So if the price goes here again, I will be expecting it to become a resistance and push the price down towards 0.6083, which is my ultimate target to the downside. All right. All right. Guys, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me questions. I'm very happy when I answer the questions from my viewers. USDJPY. What is happening on the daily? Let me check. Okay. Well, guys, if you just consider this low before making this high, then this is our upswing pivot, that is 132.01. But the problem here is that this is a small low that the price has made before making this high. So if you consider these two highs, this is the low that the price has made, and this low has been taken out. Okay, taken out. So expect some lower high. Now this is a dilemma, because if you consider this low on the 4 hour as the low, then the market structure is broken. Boom, on the 4 hour, and on the 4 hour you can expect the lower lows and lower highs. What you can do is you can expect something like this. Okay, something like this, and you can also, okay, forget it. Well, from RSI, it looks like it is ready to get sold off. So let me clear on the 1 hour. There is another channel that we can make by joining these lows. Okay. Now, the thing is that if this channel this uptrending channel breaks to the downside, we can look for the base of this falling channel, and if this falling channel breaks, then we can look for this rising channel's support area, and if that channel breaks, then we can look for this trend line, or I think, what is this? This is a very big channel actually on the daily. I'll show you. Yeah, this is a very big channel on the daily that we can look for as the target. But so many channels. Do you believe that counter trend lines help to make entry decisions? Yes, if they are very steep like the one I have created just now in 1 hour, they are not very helping. These lines are not very helping. Okay, if this would have been say like this, okay, I would have entered at the break and retest. But if you try to trade from this break and retest, you see you will have a say entry here, but your stop loss will be around very high, and it will keep, there is a chance of price going higher and then coming back, higher and then coming back. So I don't like to trade like this. Really the counter trend lines help to make, but yes, they really give you a very good entry points. Do you believe that counter trend lines help to make? And yes, MJ, the answer is yes. I'm sorry, I could not understand it completely earlier. Okay, I will just remove all this. I will just give you one example on this one. Okay, in this chart only I will give you one example. Okay, you forget about any channels, you know, the basis of our trading or our analysis is the key area, right? We look for the potential areas which are generally the swing highs and lows. Okay, now I will say you remove all these levels. You see, I'm doing everything from trash just for my friend MGA. He's good. Okay, I want to send all my knowledge, whatever I have gained, to MGA. So now this is the price action. I clearly know that from daily that the market is making higher highs and higher lows. Okay, simple. I may be wrong, but even if I'm wrong, I want to be loser less than 1% of my account. I will lose only. So this is what I am expecting. I'm just mentioning, okay, it in front of you now. I'll increase the width and I'll change the color so that you know. This is what I am expecting to become. Now, this was the previous high that the price was there. So I mark it. I know that this is an important high. Now, after this, I am expecting this high. Okay, 137.91 is after this. Now, you may be thinking, okay, this is also one high, but this is not that important for me. 137.91 is the important. And before that, this was important. So now I switch to 4 hour. Okay, I know that the market is making higher highs and higher lows. Now I want to enter very close to the support. Now very close to support, I will enter only when I see that there is some bullish engulfing or there is some bullish pin bar like this one. Okay, if it is not there, how will I enter? So I wait for the price to break the previous resistance. In this case, if it is like this, okay, so I will be expecting, okay, wait, so if I am expecting this resistance to break, okay, this has broken. Now what? So I will expect it to come back to this broken resistance and see it as the fresh support, and then I will be looking for buying entry here, and I will be expecting the price to move like this. All right, now I will not be touching this market till when? I will not be touching this market, not here, not here, not here, nowhere I will be touching this market. Okay, I'll be touching this market when it starts moving like this. Okay, simple. This I can explain you in any market. The market generally comes down like this, that when it meets this broken resistance, which was a very good resistance in the past, as a high support area. Okay, so this is a high support area, this is a high support area. Okay, and this is this one here, I don't know how to change the color. This one here is the small resistance, this one is small resistance, and this one is huge support. Okay, I mixed everything. Okay, wait. I just make it small again, guys. I'm sorry. I'm doing it again. Again means okay. So see, this is a very small resistance because this is a counter trend, right? The main trend is up, and in the direction of the trend, we are expecting now this to become a support. Okay, so this is a huge support for the price. The price cannot go below this. This is my assumption. So whenever the price tries to go close to this support, there will be a lot of buyers sitting here and they will try to push the prices up. When they do so, this process will break this recent high. Now, breaking of this recent high means the breaking of the market structure. But which market structure is going to break? Short-term market structure will break, right? But when the short-term market structure, which was a counter trend market structure, breaks, that means the counter trend is now broken. That means the market is again traveling in the direction of the trend. Now, either you can take an entry here above this high, this is one possibility, or what you can do is you can wait for the price to again come back like this and enter somewhere here. All right, this is how I trade, because in this case my stop loss is very small, 38 points. I'm targeting, if say 105 points, I'm very happy with 1:3 risk to reward ratio. But if I open a trade somewhere here, I will have to keep stop loss below this red line. I will have 50 points of stop loss and my potential profit will be less than 100, which is less than 1:2 risk to reward ratio, which I am not happy with. So every time I have to adjust my position size in such a manner that I have less than 1% of risk. Okay, and if I am having less than 1% of risk, but the potential of making more than 3% is not there, I will not be able to enter that trade. So my trading idea is very conservative in nature, and I will not ask you to go and buy here, but I will be asking you to buy close to this. Even if you are wrong, you will lose less than 1% of your capital. But most of the time, if you know, you have a power of hindsight, right? You have a power of hindsight, and you can see that if you look at the previous things, you will know that whenever something like this happens, whenever the price breaks a support and then come back to this area as a fresh, to test it as a fresh resistance, if you make a small stop loss above, you will know that your targets are achieved very easily, right? Which are the previous lows. Okay, if you enter here, you keep your stop loss higher, you know that the previous lows are broken, right? And now this time, even if you are once, say if you are wrong, if say 7 times in 10 times you're wrong, you will lose 7%, but 3 times you're right, so you will make 9%, right? Still you will go home with the 2% in pocket. So trade in the direction of the trend. So your question is, do you believe that counter trend lines help to make entry decisions? Yes, and you should use them in making entry decisions. Now question here is that where is USD JPY going? If I trade say on the 4-hour, I'll be very cautious because on the 4-hour it has broken the market structure to the downside. Okay, I'll be expecting lower lows here in this market. But if you take account only of the dailies, then you will see that this is the low that the market has to break. This is the low that 133.54, no sorry, 132.01 is the low that the market has to break before we can go short in this market. Above this 132.01, it is a buy. All right, about the US dollar against the Canadian, I think there is a market structure breakout to the upside. Now you should be looking for a buying opportunity here in the direction of the trend, which is uptrend. Hey guys, if you're vibing out, please smash that like button, which is below the video. Okay, so here we are expecting the price to break above 1.3553, and the break will result in buying this market for more values like 1.3699 is what we are expecting now in this market. the market structure is broken, but I think a bit low prices will be good for the buyers to enter. Right now 16,631 volumes, they're not enough to push the prices higher than 1.3563 area, which is here 1.3566 area, which is the highest high that the price has made, like two 4 hourly candles before 2 4 hourly candles. So any push to the downside, I think, will give more reasons to the buyers to enter and push the prices above these highs that the prices made. Well, anyways, it will take time some for consolidation, and before it reaches 1.3699, maybe it will break and retest this 1.3553 area again to go give you some buying opportunities again. So keep this market in your chart, in your watch list, and if the price breaks above 1.3566, then look for the price to come back to this area to test it as a fresh support, and then look for the targets of 1.3699. Going straight to 1.3699 doesn't look like it is going to happen. Okay, so the levels, I'll just remove this level now. So 1.3566 on the upside, and on the downside you can expect some support at around 1.3447 in this market. USD CHF, okay, I was expecting it to rise, but it has fallen without any rise. 0.8859 is the support. On the high side, 0.8919 is the resistance. Nothing much on this. In fact, 0.8859 can also break to the downside towards 0.8757. That is what we are expecting here in the USD CHF. Higher than 0.8919, actually this falling channel may pose some resistance, which is dynamic in nature, and if that is cleared off, then 0.9070 may offer some resistance to the price in the upside. Silver, we are buyers in silver from a long time. Okay, we are buyers in silver. It has been consolidating like anything. If not today, you see this bullish pin bar on the 4 hourly. Okay, now this is in line with the dollar index. Dollar index is going to fall, we know that, so our silver is going to rise. That's not a problem. To what extent can silver rise? Like 26.21 is the ultimate resistance, but I think I should not ignore this high, that is 26.08. I'm very much bullish on the silver. Believe me, I'm very much bullish on the silver. I believe that silver is going towards 29 now, 29.83 maybe. It's just a matter of time when the silver reaches 29.83 now. Okay. But if you are looking for from a safety point of view, then 24.55 should be the stop loss. I mean, anywhere below 24.55 should be a stop loss if you are a little reluctant on taking this opportunity as a buy. 26.08 the first target, thereafter 29.83 is the second target on the silver. That's it, guys. Nothing much. This channel is offering some resistance to the silver every time the price is going here. But I am expecting a breakout to the upside. Okay, so gold on the similar lines like silver, but gold is not that I'm not that happy with the gold because it has been consolidating a lot between 2009 and 1969. Although I'm bullish on this one also. If I switch to 4 hourly on the gold, you will see that it is also making the similar channel like the silver is making. Oh, okay, see, if I make this channel, okay, you will realize that it is also making the similar channel. But the thing is that silver is again and again knocking at the ceiling. Silver is knocking at the ceiling again and again. Now when you knock at the ceiling again and again, your ceiling breaks, right? So that is what I'm expecting at silver. But in gold, it is not happening. There is a bullish pin bar, but we have a lot of resistance on the upside. So once the price clears this area, not exactly this, this was by 61.8%. Sorry, that was 2000. Okay, so this is not the level. So if the price clears this 2014.88 area, then it will jump directly to 2048 after that. That is what my point is. Okay, so now 1969 on the downside and 2014 on the upside. These are the places that we should keep an eye on. Brent has again started rising from here. Okay. Brent has again started rising. It has not filled the gap yet. expect 83.48 to push the price down again. Okay, again. Maybe 79.90 needs to be filled before the price goes up, but I will not be trading this market. I'm not very happy to trade this market because till the time the gap is not filled, I will not have a certainty which what is the psychology acting behind the market. But yes, OPEC has cut the production, the price will rise, that is for sure. But before filling the gap, I am not sure. So the market, from the market structure point of view, yes, the market structure has broken again to the upside on the 4-hour. Let's check on the daily because we make our bias on the daily. So you cannot even create the market structure from this market, right? You see, you don't know where are the lows and where are the highs. If you consider this as the low 83.48, then this must be your resistance right now, and the price should come back to 79.90 from there. So let us see how the things unfold here in the Brent. But yes, right now there is a bullish candle, but 83.48 is where I'm expecting more and more resistance on this one. Dollar, 1 day is bullish, 4-hour is bearish. Well, 4-hour is still bearish, but somehow this rising channel on the 4-hour, I think, yes, in the 4-hour this channel is acting as a support to the price. But when you see the daily, this is a support, but on the 4-hour it is a resistance. Okay. I was expecting this to happen, but that has not happened. The price has started going up. So what I will be now looking for, I'll be looking for break of this area, okay, to the upside, and then some support like this. All right. If you look at the daily, now this is something. Okay, the volumes are huge. Yesterday was Sunday's trading. Friday there was a bearish symbol. Okay, so yeah, if the price breaks, I think higher than 18.33, then we can see 18.5348. Otherwise, we need a confirmation. If we see a break below 7.9896 on the 4-hour, okay, I'm talking about on the 4-hour, then we can see 7.6939 to be tested. Now this is our upswing pivot on the daily. I'll switch to daily and you'll see that this is our upswing pivot. If the price breaks below 7.6939 area, then a downtrend will start for this market. Now you might be thinking, why this is not a downtrend? Well, guys, there has been a break of the market structure twice. I'll show you. The price was trading like this, up, higher highs, higher lows. This was a consolidation. This was not lower low than this. This was not higher high than this. So this was consolidation. But here the market made a lower low than this. After market made a lower high here, and then again market made a lower low, but here it made a higher high. So this is again a break of the market structure to the upside, and now we are looking for a higher low and higher high like this. Okay, now if the price makes higher high than 18.5348, then whatever the low the price has made at that before that will become a higher low. So this is what my speculation is. This is what I am expecting. All right, guys, let's talk about the Bitcoin. Well, Bitcoin is going toward 26,486. We had discussed about it on the Friday when the price broke below this. I said that yes, the price has broken below the level of very crucial level of 28,995, and also it has broken the rising channel that the price has created. And after this breakdown to the downside, there is no sufficient buying from any direction. So all the candles are pointing down. That means 26,486 is must in this market. Now that area may provide some support to the price. Bitcoin, if it starts trading close to 26,486 and we see some buyers, then it's fine. But if we don't see buyers close to 26,486, then that will be a problem for the Bitcoin, because breaking or trading below 26,486 will open the gates for 21,342 in this market. Before that, this can be okay. Before that, 23,890 may also provide some support to the price. All right, guys, if you have different opinion, you can share that in the chat and we can discuss that also. But right now it looks like 26 486 on the Dukas copy charts is going to be a good support. If that does not act as a good support, we can expect some movement towards 23,890. All right, guys, euro. Okay, euro yen, MGA. Do you see this euro yen move? MGA. Now, this is why you need counter trend lines to enter the markets. Okay, I'll explain it again. Well, we were trading somewhere here, right? Somewhere here above 146.66. I said, okay, 146.66 is now established as a support. Then I switch to 4-hour. Why my data is loading so late? Okay, here the market established 146.66 as the support, and price started going up. Then it started a down move like this, 4-hourly, on the 4-hourly. I said, okay, 4-hourly it is going down, but expect 146.66 to act as a good support. Then I switched to 1 hour, and I told you, as soon as this channel breaks to the upside, you can be a buyer. Yeah. Now suppose if you bought at the break of this high here, like 147.01, you will have a stop loss around 63 points, and you will have a take profit of 138 points, 1:2 risk to reward ratio. That's why I don't want to enter like this. Okay, I want a breakout and then come back to that area to test as a fresh support and then enter. And that is what I want, because in that case, you see, my stop loss would have decreased to say 40 points and my take profit would be 160. So if I could not enter, that's fine, I'm away. But if I want to enter, I want to enter in such a manner that my profit should be more, the risk that 3 times more at least, the risk that I'm going to take. But you got it, right? If you make these channels, you are profitable in the long run. Okay, it will help you in entry. It will let you know that okay, now this counter trend is broken, so the market is trading in the direction, in the main direction. Now one more thing, that you don't try to create okay, sometimes you see that the market will create a say counter trend like this, so you don't create a channel like this. Don't create a channel like this. Okay, never ever create a channel like this. You will have an intention to create channels like this. No, you should have clear swings on the lower time frames. Now what I call swings, a swing high is one having a lower highs on the either side. A swing low is having lower lows, or sorry, higher lows on the either side. Okay, so this is a swing high, this is a swing high. You join the swing highs, and you get your channel. You join the swing highs, and then the other line you join at the swing low, the first swing low, not any swing low, no, first swing low. Okay, if it is a channel, it's a channel. If it is not a channel, it's not a channel, not a problem. Don't force the channels. Similarly, if you want to make a channel here, how you make a channel here? You don't join this like this. No, this is not a channel. Okay, it will look like a channel in the beginning, but it's not a channel. You join the swing lows. You can actually join like this. Okay, you can join like this, you can join like this, and the first high that you see, this is the first high. You can say this is my first high. It all depends upon time frames, my friend. It all depends upon time frames, whichever time frame you are talking about. Okay, so this is a perfect channel. It makes some sense. Now you will realize that higher is the time frame, the better is the channel. The higher is the time frame, the better the channel becomes. Why? Because the channel, if you see it at the high time frame, more and more people are observing that channel. That's why it is more beneficial to create a channel on the high time frames and then look at it. Okay, I hope that helps. So now Eurogen has taken its targets. On the high side, I think we have not created anything, so we'll talk about it on maybe tomorrow when we create the high targets. But as of now, we have only 15 minutes left and we have a lot of markets to discuss, so we'll not talk about this further. But 146.66 is still the support for this market, and 148.39 is the resistance. Euro GBP, euro is better, doing much better than the pound, and this is being reflected in the trade also. 1 day time frame is bullish above this area, and it is still bullish above 0.8865. You can expect 8928 area. That's it. For S&P, we are expecting 4195. But when will 4195 come? I don't know. I don't know, really, I don't know. Here it looks like this channel is being observed, and it looks like okay. Recently, the price has broken this 4 hourly time frame to the upside. So expect now higher highs and higher lows in this one. 4195 is the resistance. Before that, we have 4172 as the resistance. On the lower side, we have 4083 as the support. Nothing much is building here on the Monday. Tomorrow, expect some movement here in this market. Euro Audi. Okay, it has broken all the resistances. My stop losses triggered. Everything is done. 1.6445 was the level from where we were expecting the price to go down, but no, now it is looking for the higher prices. And if I go to the west, I'll see this is one level. 1.6686 is the one level that we can expect. 1.6826 is the other level. And if I go more towards the west, then all right, even this high that is coming after that. So there's a lot to gain in the euro against Australian dollar. All right. So here 1.6686 should be the first target when you go and open any position. So what you can do is actually you can look for a buying opportunity in this one if you have to, but like this one, okay, very close to 1.6445. You do not try to buy it here, okay. Ethereum is going to moon. That is what I wrote, but there was no buying here. Now, even if there is a buying, 1938 will act as a resistance. So Ethereum is not going to moon. Ethereum is not going to moon. 1938 may be a resistance even if the price tries to rise from here. And slowly and steadily, Ethereum should go back to 1685. And it would break 1685 and all the 7061, 1685 on the way. After breaking 1685, the price can drop to 1367. So be cautious in this market, guys. This may also be a thing to make you feel bad about Ethereum and to get rid of your positions. Sell this to the bigger players and they can push it up. So whatever can happen, can happen. But right now, if you see that the 1938 is acting as a resistance, then you should jump off this boat if you are in this boat. But if you are seeing that 1938 is not posing any resistance and the price is trying to trade above this, then that will be an indication that somebody is building more and more positions at the lower levels. Okay, so keep that in your mind. CAD JPY price action. What a price action. 98.67 acting as a very good support. Sunday trading, small trading inside, but today there is a break to the upside. 4 hour. Let's switch to the 4 hours. All right. In the 4 hour, it has started a downtrend. Okay, it has even gone. What is the low the price it made here? 98.677. 98.678. So this was the lower low than this technically, but that is 0.01 pipet. 1 pipet, I don't think that we should consider that. But yes, anyways, let's see if the price continues further up north. What you can do is you can create a counter trending channel. Yeah. So that channel is already broken, so there's no point in creating this channel also. On the 1 hour, you can create nothing. The price is making higher highs, higher lows. Expect some resistance at 99.94. Above that, you will meet a resistance at around 100.87. But before that, the recent highs that the price has made should also be acting as a resistance. So that is 100.59. So let's see how the things unfold here in the CAD JPY. So this is the trajectory that I am expecting. Okay, the price should go to 99.45 first. If it finds resistance, fine. If it doesn't find resistance, 100.59 will be the next target. On the lower side, if the price drops, you can expect 98.67 to act as a support. Last is the Nasdaq. Although it is looking like red, but don't be afraid. Okay, 1281.17 is the very crucial support. Now that is not a support based on this low. That is support based on these resistances. Because we have cleared those resistances, so whenever the price drops to that level, this level should be acting as a support. I want to drop my RSI here. Why I want to drop my RSI? I want to check the hidden bullish divergence. Now you see, guys, if at this low, the RSI, what was the level of RSI at this here? That was 53. Now if the price drops here and fails to drop below 12817, whereas the RSI dropped below 53, which it has already done so, and you see a green candle here on the daily, you should open the buy position with this target of 13224. Okay, when if you see a green candle here on the daily, or okay, maybe on the 4-hour, I will show you. Let me check on the 4-hour. So this was the low, and at this low the RSI was 36.82, and here if the price or the RSI goes below 36.82 and the price is hovering above 12817, you can look for a buying opportunity if the candle grows green. If the candle goes green, this is a condition, okay, the candle should be green in color, that's it. Okay guys, if you just forget about the hidden bullish divergence, then 12817 on the downside is the support and 13224 is the resistance. Still, this has been since 12th of April this year. Guys, that's all from my side. If you have any questions or some specific thing that you want me to discuss or the specific pair that you want me to analyze, please feel free to ask me in the chat. I will be very happy to analyze that live in front of you if it is existing on the Dicas Copy Bank. Or if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I'm open to any questions. I'm done with the webinar today. So no questions? All right, then let me conclude by just saying that I hope you know about the support and resistance levels of interest in the coming hours and days. Just keep in mind to only risk 1% of your capital on any single trade. Okay, that means you should look for a potential profit of more than 3 times the risk that you are going to take, and even if your stop loss gets triggered, you should not lose more than 1% of your entire capital. With this note, I shall end this live stream. Please press the like button if you find this video useful for you. You can leave your suggestions in the comment section and consider subscribing to the channel for more such videos if you are new here. Have good vibes. Enjoy your day. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow at 16:30 GMT. We are here every day at 16:30 GMT. You can touch base with me on my Skype ID at miasoldier123, and you can also subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is Bulls and Bears. The logo is there on the right side. You can identify me with that. Thanks for your time, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Take care.